Hello everyone, so welcome back. So we're going to be doing like, what, about an hour here just exploring. I've got the chat up so I can see. Might even do a couple of rolls. Sorry about that G-dash, by the way. I reckon if it's only an hour it shouldn't cut away from things too much. My bad. Totally my bad. Right, so yeah, last time we just explored randomly. I want to try and get some locations unlocked here. So instead of going in like random directions, we'll actually try and figure out where the hell I'm meant to go. Okay.
With the wind!
I gotta remember half the controls now. Okay, so... Oh crap. That moment where I just click on character instead. So go down, map. Okay, we're down here at the moment, near the coast. Hey Marcus. I started the stream video at 144 quality, never even knew that existed. Oh god. Okay, so we've explored all of this. I think I'm gonna go in this direction now. Try and get some of these teleports. So let's go see what we've got to explore here. And while we're on the way, I'll be picking up stuff. And we'll have a laugh. We'll do it as Lisa, because then we can exploit the voice acting. Ooh, I say that, and then next minute, a bunch of what looks like water elementals appear. It's totally fine. No big deal. You should see Twitter. They are thirsty for that thing floating. Wait, what? What thing that's floating? Hopefully I can go this way. I feel like we're going to have some very funny conversations after the Time Manning stream before. Oh, hello. That moment where I turn around, there's a bunch of level 4 enemies over here. Oof.
Let's spark things up a little.
Anything that's in the circle should get also hit by that, so now it's just a case of hitting that guy all the way over there. The character that pops up next to you. Oh, Paimon. Don't know why they'd be thirsty for Paimon. That's really weird. So we're gonna find some chests. We're gonna go explore some random area over here. See what we can find. Because I did a huge Time Manning stream before, so I thought I might as well do a little bit of this because it's a little bit more relaxed. Really does look like Breath of the Wild. I know, right? I feel like they definitely used that for inspiration. Okay. Right, so we're in the unknown again here. See, this is why I just like exploring around on this. Everybody's there doing their own, like, thing, saying, oh, we should get to, like, level 20 real fast. Meanwhile, I'm just exploring. There's a bunch of balls over there. Hey, Eggsram! Because Paimon is emergency food. Eggsram, if you can, check out the other stream we did before. It's hilarious. Oh, this is around near where I did that challenge before. Okay. I couldn't remember. For some strange reason, I had the feeling I could float then. But I think I'm getting vibes from Nier Automata again, because that was another one that I'd run around in, exploring and then float into the distance and stuff. So I think Lisa's giving me 2B vibes at the moment. I'm just assuming naturally that I can fly, and I think that's where I need to go. But that floating thing, that like vibe telling me that I can float. It's pretty dangerous because I can't, which means I've got to make my way down here safely. Honestly, I have no clue why I'm just getting those vibes all of a sudden. Really weird and dangerous, because it'll cause me to jump off a cliff and die. And then I won't be able to enjoy Lisa's voice acting. Okay. There we go. I took a little bit of damage there. The layout is pretty much Breath of the Wild. It's heavily inspired by Breath of the Wild. You can tell. I missed the previous stream, but I'll watch you when I have time. No problem, man. I'm not forcing you. I'm just saying it's really funny. I'll try and do another Time Man in stream at some point, like a little bit later on in the night, because I have a feeling you'll enjoy it. Like the conversations in it were just hilarious. Let's see. So that's another area that I think we've... Oh, no, wait. We need to keep going that way. Keep going forwards towards that red light. Absolutely love just chilling out in this game. So good. Honestly, I could just go exploring for ages. Could they get in trouble with how similar they are? Depends whether Nintendo wants to take action. You know, like, if the assets were heavily lifted from Breath of the Wild, then yeah, you could say, like, look, they're reusing assets, but if it's just inspired by, and they're not reusing any of the code or anything else, then technically no. At least that's how I understand it. No problem, Exram. Ooh. That moment, oh crap. That moment where you're trying to hit Bora's Amber and she's just missing. Because you're a crap shot. Right. I think it's this way that I need to go. Yeah, there it is. And there's that wind elemental. I wonder what level it is. I really shouldn't start a fight with something that I don't know what the level of it is. Oh, it's level 9, that's not too bad. Demo where it's not even coming over here. Let's see what happens when I hit it with Lisa.
The statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby.
Okay, so it's overloaded.
This strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the Seven.
There we go. Ooh. Oh, I was going to use my concentrated attack there and it did not work whatsoever. Let's try using Amber again. Amber and then Noelle here, and we'll use the shield, and then we'll give the shield to Lisa, and then use Lisa to charge it a little bit, and then switch back to Amber. See if we can supercharge him again. Looks like it was a bit too late though. Ooh. Let's try Moody instead then, see what happens. I've got to get back into the swing of things here. Come on. Come on now. The problem with this is I can only use sword attacks, so I've got to let him... Ooh, hit me a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's where I'm going. I know it says talk to the blacksmith here, but I really just want to unlock a couple of things. By doing that, then I can leave that, and I can also give it a tribute that I got before. There we go, so my stamina's increased. Just looking for the first time, there is some things that look a little too close. There's some of the to some of the assets. Thing is though, if they're all made by hand, then it doesn't matter if they look too close, you know. It'll be one of those whole things, they'll be able to just turn around and be like, look, we got the original files, so it doesn't matter how close they are. So they can actually get away with that kind of thing. It's more if they reuse assets, like if they rip them straight from Breath of the Wild and be like, yeah, we're using them. Oh, I'm liking this house over here. That's cool. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's one of the new areas. Maybe I should keep going this way and unlock this first and then come back. This game is free, right? Yes. Just like the time adding game that I was playing before, this game is free. Because my stamina is increased, I should be able to get over here. I'm really liking that house or whatever it is on the left of us, was not the left, the right, sorry, as we're flying past. Claim your daily rewards. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to hop here for a moment. Right, let's just... Where was it? It was... mail. And then claim all. Ooh, tons of primo. Nice. Oh. Okay, so we've claimed everything there. I'm assuming that's the right one, Zagzram. Friends. I think... Yeah, there's Jen. I need to... Oh no, wait. Jen's already on my friends list. That's fine. Notices... I think... Oh crap. Notices put you on their actual website thing. That's not what I wanted. I think I'm up to speed here now. Could try playing most of this as Lisa for a laugh. Jen just did some quest before we came on where she was playing as Lisa and returning a library book or something. Was pretty interesting. More primo the better. Yep. There's a chest down there as well. There's a chest, so I could go down, get the chest, and then come back up. Huh, why is it darkening the screen? That's normally when I can't go in an area, that's weird. Hey Shinju, nice to see you again. Glad you liked the stream before as well, by the way. Right, let's see. Oh, can't wait. Like, slowly getting used to playing more games is really, really good in terms of, like, a sign that my hands are getting better. I'm trying not to overdo it, but, yeah, it's good. Like, the more streams I start doing, then the better kind of sign it is. So it looks like I might not be able to go over there.
Get ready for the gliding champion of monsters.
Oh, it's the winery. Okay, so that's where we are. I wonder if I can go up this way then? Or whether it'll stop me. If I get my stamina back here for a moment. I was on the first stream for long, so I had to charge the phone. I enjoyed it though. I mean, it was all good. I enjoy doing streams like that just to have a laugh with everybody. Because everybody was like, wait, what? What are you streaming? It's like, you guys know what I'm streaming. Ooh. Let's see if we can go this way. I think I might not be able to, but we'll see. Good to hear your hands are getting better. Yeah, I feel like with me giving them a little bit of a break every now and again, healing them up, like putting them in splints and stuff, and then giving them a bit of a rest, and then slowly getting back into the swing of things, it's actually feeling like it's working a lot, which I'm actually enjoying, primarily because it's just good news after like 6 to 8 months of not doing anything, I think. Yeah, I've done like little bits here and there. The time adding stuff is definitely a big test, though, to see whether my hands can take button mashing again. It's not so much my right hand I'm worried about, even though it's been creaking and cracking for years. It's more the left one, because the left one was what suffered from Doom. Really, the left one is the one that I'm keeping an eye on, because with me playing mouse and keyboard, I was using my little finger to press certain buttons, and that was what caused it in the first place, was me reaching too far with my little finger and breaking or messing up the tendon that was connected to my little finger, or my little fingers on the left hand, and then as a result I couldn't rotate it, which was a pain in the ass. This is the first time I've ever found the stream with in 1 minute of the stream starting, says Marcus. Yes, like what I normally tell people is if you're on the Discord, then I send links out via the Discord, so it's really easy to get notified, whereas YouTube is really crap and doesn't notify anybody. Just hearing about that makes my hand hurt, says G-Dash. Yeah, the whole deal with it, I have to go over there. The whole deal with it is, like I was saying, I stretch a lot with my little fingers if I want to press certain buttons on the keyboard. Like, I will not bother to change to, like, a different finger and just change position of my hand. It's just, or it was a lot easier for me, just stretching a lot with my little finger. But as a result of doing that over a period of about 5 or so hours, it totally wrecked that tendon. So yeah. Why didn't you rebind the controls? I don't know, man, I wasn't thinking. I was just like, you know what, I'll just roll with it. I'll just go with default controls and we'll just go with it. I put it down to me being really stupid and just not thinking and taking stuff for granted. I'm like, oh yeah, I've played keyboard and mouse before, it's no big deal. You know, and then next minute, like 5 hours after, I've wrecked my hands completely. And then 8 months later, I'm still healing. Like, just being able to play games now is a big difference compared to what it used to be. Loving all these robins. Like, all the wildlife and just everything in this is really good. YouTube's been acting up lately. My notifications have been crazy these last few days. Yeah, if Discord does help, so if anybody needs the Discord link later on, I can put that on, like, in a little bit if you want. So I'd rather, you know, like, people keep up with the streams if you're enjoying them than have YouTube screw you over. You know, because I feel like YouTube screwing people over is, like, half the problem that I have. Because notifications are just being a problem for everybody. Plus the fun conversations always carry on Discord as well. Ooh. I have no problems on my phone regarding notifications, weirdly enough. Huh. Interesting. I do know that most people turn around and say like, oh yeah, I'm getting problems. But then when I post up the link on Discord, it's like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. Plus I always put a link out on Discord before I go streaming anyway, that way everybody can catch up. All these level 25 enemies around here. Let's just get this teleport and then we'll go talk to the blacksmith. Hey Mecha! Am I getting chased here? Oh god, that lightning woman's chasing me. Ooh, what was run? R1. Okay. I don't normally run too much in this game. I'm not set up for notifications, it's just giving me videos based on my history, says Marcus. Ooh. Is that a... Ow, crap. Got a boar attacking me as well? Come on. Oh, level 24 enemies there. First moody stream for a while. I mean, if you missed the time adding one before, then yeah, that was so funny. I know I keep bringing it up, but it's just a really funny stream. Okay, so now I need to go... Where are we going here? I just look up the channel directly, says Mecha. Whatever works for people, you know. Okay, let's go this way. Ara Ara from the Lightning. Speaking of Ara Ara, let's go Lisa again. I watch the ones I like and ignore the ones I don't, says Mecha. So basically most of the Gundam ones Mecha ignores. I mean, I don't blame you. I know the channel's got really saturated by Gundam stuff, but hey, what can you do? I'm running a channel, I do content that appeals to people and that I enjoy. Just so happens there are a lot of it is giant robots. Ball to the sides. Yep. I'm trying to avoid all these big enemies around here because they're all like 25 and something. I just want to get up there to get that teleport point. Wait, where's that wisp going? Okay. Where are we going here? This game is good for casual fun. Indeed it is. Which is why I like playing it. Plus the exploration stuff is real good. Oh, no. Can I get that? Instead of it bouncing down the hill? Oh my god, it's bouncing down all the way towards all these enemies. It's casual and fun even though there's some game-breaking bugs. I don't know of any, but then again, that's just me. Oh my god. Right, a lot of level 23 enemies around here. Can we just... Oh, nope. Can we just say we went over there? Or pretend we went over there when we didn't? Okay, let's get away from these guys. Oh god, level 25. I think I chose the wrong area to explore in. I was like, you know what, I can get this, and then next minute, nope. If you sit in a chair, you can't get up and the game sort of soft locks. Oh, terrible. Terrible. And you know that, what, they were probably thinking, oh, it's no big deal, nobody's going to sit in a chair. And then next minute, everybody sits in a chair. There'll be something along those lines. I hope the... I couldn't read that then. You can't catch a break in that area, Dave, says Shiju. Yeah, it's... I mean, I'm not meant to be here, really, but... It is funny trying to get in and out without being caught. I can come back later when I'm more skilled. First thing I did when I got to the city was sit on a bench. Says Mecha. Oof. I'm not climbing as Lisa, I just realised then. Let's, oh crap. I was gonna say let's wait for my stamina to get back, but it's not Lisa, that's Noelle. Okay. Statue of the Seven! Okay, so the statue's unlocked that area. It's a large area, that. So now we can go back to the blacksmith. I think I can teleport over here. Where do I go? Actually, can I teleport there? Yes, I can. Or... crap. There? No? No? Can I remove that? Can we delete that custom pin? There we go. So I'll go there. Wait, what? Why? I kind of need that. Oh no. Oh wait, it's because it's not activated yet. Duh. Such an idiot. Have we got anything that I can worship with? No. but it's still active.
Your connection to the elements is so different from the vision bearers. Seems
Take
like
it you're on
you
E-use
can
as method.
physically
Yes.
switch between elements.
The first thing I did when I started this game was swimming, and I drowned, says Exram.
So, we're now if you ever miss using your animal powers, you...
That's when she said about changing your powers later on. Okay. So that's telling us we can get geo powers from over there. Now I should be able to teleport. I was freaking out there. I splatted my Lisa while trying to climb a sheer cliff. Jen splatted, I think it was Amber, in the same way. She's like, well, not the same way. She was trying to glide off a cliff and smacked her head into another one. Worship the pillars, you heretic. I can't. I've got no items to worship them with. Otherwise, I would be worshipping them. I used all my worship orbs on, like, the first one the last time. Okay. So now I can run into town. Not too far away. I can run into town and talk to the blacksmith. Ooh. I know these are low-level enemies, but it is fun frying them as Lisa. I just realised I should really change the stream thing here just a moment. Okay, back. Gotta play that YouTube game where Susan's like, so what are you playing? Type it in for me. I'm like, oh, okay. Type in the game that I'm playing, and the next minute everybody else can find it. Okay. Moody, I know you cannot do VR since it makes you feel really sick, but if it improves where you can use it without getting sick, would you stream it? If it didn't affect me the way that it did, then yeah, I'd try it. The problem with it, yeah, is like I've said before, I tried it like twice, and the second time made me extremely sick. I'm still feeling it, so I'm staying away from it. I was considering doing a video warning people about VR, but I've put that off for a while because it's not a nice feeling to have, and I feel like a lot of people just completely overlook it or just ignore it or take it for granted that they're fine with it, but don't consider when they're doing videos about VR that, you know, other people will get sick, because I'm only just kind of fixing it now. And I seen another one. It was an article. I better explain this properly. So, we obviously don't have VR. We don't own one because me and Jen have both suffered from the same thing. Jen's is a little bit more serious than mine, but we both suffer from like vertigo style effects for no reason, or just random points. And this wasn't a case until we'd been on VR. And then, when I started noticing it was when I'd be up and about on like a landing or something, or overlooking an area from higher up over some like banisters or whatever, and I'd suddenly just get anxiety for no reason. And I'd never had that ever before. My left arm would just tense up, and it was really weird. And I kept looking it up and seeing what would happen, or rather, you know, like when it would happen and what would be causing it. And the thing that I did was I turned around and
what do you want?
Looked up like, does VR cause vertigo? And I found this article of this dev that had been doing work in VR, and he'd got the exact same problem. And what had happened is he just got completely messed up with his head, and as a result, he had to go through physiotherapy, and it was the only thing that would help him. He had to do basically like
If you ever find ore in the
exercises to help
future,
his vision
ideally
come
when
back
I'm
and
not
stuff.
busy.
It wasn't that it
Blacksmith's work
affected his
takes
vision
focus.
physically, it
The
was
craft
more
is
that
good.
his head
Business,
couldn't really
there's
tell
nothing
where
else.
it was, whether it was in reality or whether it wasn't.
He's certainly committed
And
to his work.
yeah, it was pretty messed up when I read the article, but it's almost word for word exactly what I'm experiencing. Like, it just feels like I'm dizzy most of the time. Hey, Joseph. And it's just really messed up. So when I've been looking up what else to do, recently I was like, okay, I'll try some stuff to do with like focusing my eyes on a certain object in the distance and then seeing if it gets any better. And sure enough, what's happened is after focusing for about half an hour on one thing in my back garden and not really doing anything else other than looking at this one object, it made myself feel a lot better than what I was feeling before. And it was really weird to experience that. So I feel like I've got to keep going back and doing that over and over and over and kind of make sure that I can slowly get my head back to where it was before, because it's not a nice experience kind of being sat down and then all of a sudden feeling like you're falling off something, or you're high up and you're experiencing dizzy spells or whatever. It's really messed up. Sounds like your depth perception was shot to where your distances are messed up for you. It might be. Like, the thing is, because of that working, I think it's probably going to be that, because before I was totally fine. Before VR, I was totally fine and confident, and it kind of hit my confidence a bit, especially because of Drive as well. But yeah, it's why I tell everybody, like, I'm just not into VR, and I don't recommend it for people either, primarily just because of, you know, how it affected me and how it affected Jen. Jen gets vertigo, like, most of the time, though, from what I understand, unlike me, where I'm getting it, like, here and there now. Jen gets it most of the time and says it's more or less like going around on the spinning teacups at, like Disneyland or something. It's terrible just thinking about it. Let's go by there. But yeah, VR sickness is terrible, and I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I wouldn't recommend VR for anybody until we can find some way of getting over it. And if we can't, then just stay away from it, because I honestly thought that I'd be fine and wouldn't have to deal with it. And then when it actually did affect me, that's when I was like, oh no. But yeah, the worst ones that I hate are the people that they really annoy me because they take it for granted, like Valve News Network. What's it? There we go. Valve News Network, when he turned around and said, like, oh, if you can't play Half-Life Alyx on VR, then there's no point trying to play the mod of it for like Half-Life 2 or something.
There'll be plenty of
something
time
like that,
for
where
work
you
later.
can play Half-Life Alyx without VR, and he's like, oh, why would you? There's no point, you don't get the same experience. It's like, yeah, but if my head is spinning like crazy, then I'm obviously not gonna want to try VR again, you idiot. You know? And he's just making it out to be like this flawless, perfect experience that will never affect you, and oh, it gets me wound up when people talk about it like that. VR, I definitely think, is a gimmick, though, a bit like 3D and some other things that have come out, like, trying to think, there was a spell of Simulview for the PS3, where it was kind of like, you'd wear glasses, and they'd show the same screen, but it'd be co-op, so it'd be like, your half of the screen would be dedicated to what you see, and the other half would be for the other players, but sometimes it would overlap. Really weird. But yeah, if anybody is worried about VR or still thinking about it or anything, take it from me, just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it not to be messed up, because I've had this now since the end of January, and it's slowly got better, but you got to think, I've been dizzy for those past, 7 or 8 months? Not nice. Especially because the first 3 days of having it, I couldn't actually get out of bed.
This is bad.
Like, no joke, I was
Such a
feeling that
hassle.
dizzy, I just could not get out of bed.
Oh, thank
Was not
thousands.
nice
If
talk.
I may add,
Ew, cut it out.
marvelous.
I know people get dizzy when images change size quickly and repeatedly since your brain is overlapping the images.
I
The thing
cannot
is,
let,
like
please,
with VR
let's talk
and
in the
stuff,
court.
I feel like most of it is to do with the frame rate and generally the fact that you're in sort of a small space and your eyes don't, your brain can't process whether you're standing still or moving, and as a result it just really messes you up. It's like that's another thing that I've been doing recently to try and get over it, is closing my eyes and walking around while my eyes are closed and trying to get a sense of where I am and where I'm facing and stuff. It sounds totally stupid, but when I'm not looking at stuff and I've still got an idea of where I am in local space relative to me, that's a lot better than feeling like totally dizzy and all over the place. You know, I just feel like VR is a bit too dangerous to try, primarily because you never know whether it'll permanently mess you up or whether, you know, you might just experience a little bit of sickness. Let's see where we're going here. But yeah, I could rant about VR for ages because of what I've experienced. Anyway, let's meet Kaya here and see what we're doing.
This place will do.
Tell us what it's about already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first. It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
I like Kaya with his eye patch. I mentioned that in the previous streams, but
Oh,
it's actually pretty cool to know that his grandfather was a pirate.
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood.
Oh, he
How could you
inherited
not
the eye
know such
patch.
common knowledge?
I'm currently on a hunt for the last animalculus. Here goes my
This is no
sanity, says
different from
Joseph.
children inheriting their hairstyles from their
Marcus
parents.
says, makes perfect sense. I'm always thinking in that form. I'm autistic, though.
Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a
treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Ooh, we can go into some ruins.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure! Kaya, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
My uncle once brought VR, and one scenario that played was being grabbed by a robot and falling off a building. My brain gave me signals that...
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate
Trying to finish reading
treasures.
that off, Shinji.
My grandfather's treasure is a sword.
Ooh,
A
okay,
magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
I think you would understand what... I think I understand what you're saying, Dave. Yeah, the thing is, I've
The
had
sword
one
was dropped from
experience
Celestia
falling off
into
a
the sea,
high ledge in a
but the
VR
moment he
game. I
gripped
can't
the
remember which
sword,
VR game
thunder
it was, because
roared. Billows
tried
howled with the
a
might
lot
of
of
the
them.
magic sword. My
one of them
grandfather
that I
went on to
couldn't do
defeat
immediately
but
was, I think it was...
the immense power
wasn't
of the sword
Firefall,
to
but it's
avoid
something very
meaningless
similar.
conflicts. My grandfather hid the magic sword.
The name-wise, anyway. You start
world
out
we live
and you
in
have
is
to drop down
fascinating.
onto this planet in like an ODST
Full
style pod
of-
from Halo,
Holy moly!
and I
That's
couldn't
just
handle that
insane.
because that had me
A
feeling
gang
sick.
of treasure hoarders has been
I
very
tried-
active lately, and many
I think it
ruins
was
have
either
had their
Drive
relics
Club or
stolen
Gran
by them.
Turismo in
I'm
VR,
afraid that they will
and
soon
crashed
discover
into a
the
We
wall,
won't let
and
it
that
fall
wasn't
into the wrong
good.
hands. We must just rest assured.
What else? There was one. It was like a first-person one. It was a really weird art style, kind
Great.
of like Tron almost. And
so
I
it's
fell
a
off
thing. Isn't it
a
exciting?
giant
We're talking
ledge,
about a super
and
duper
that I
powerful
think
sword.
that was what really did me, was
Well,
trying all
let's
these
go to the
things like one
adventures-
after
the
the other,
adventures-
and then just having like really bad experiences with them, and then that's what caused it all. Terrible. Exram says, I'm sorry, Moody, but Kaya and you are talking at the same time in the same volume. Sorry, says Exram. Sorry, Exram. Didn't even realize.
Hey, do you have any intel on the Arcadian ruins?
Arcadian? Can't say I've heard of it. Sorry, I'm still new here, so... But you can try posting a commission and see if there are any adventurers who know about it.
That's a no-no. No way! We can't afford them beating us to the trip.
Really? Well then, I'll keep a lookout for your treasure. I mean, your Arcadian ruins.
Great! Thanks!
Everybody's gonna be after the treasure now. But yeah, when your brain interprets something as real, that's when it messes up. Go to the Adventurers Guild. I think it was over here. I missed half of what you said, Exram. Sorry about that. So yeah, basically, a lot of the stuff that I tried was like, it was something like Firefall or something like that, the name of it. I can't remember what it was, but you start out and you drop up from like space into a planet via like a drop pod. That wasn't good for me in VR. There was Gran Turismo, I ended up crashing my car in that in first person. That was terrible. And then the other one was I was in a game. It was the style was similar to Tron, and I was on a very high wall, and then I just slipped off like this and fell about, I think it was 50 to 100 feet, and that was what did it. It was terrible. After that, I did not feel the same. Felt really sick. And never been the same since.
Come take a look.
But yeah, I think it's like when your brain interprets something as real even though it's not, that's when it's totally messed up.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I'm already playing that.
Ad Astra.
Come on. I thought that was the Adventurers Guild, but apparently we have to go the... Wait a minute, was it? It's telling me to go back this way. In the circle, okay. Marcus says, I don't see VR as a gimmick myself, but I do not see it as something that will be massive, as it will be, or is as talked about. I'm sorry you had to repeat yourself, says Exram. Dude, no, I'm sorry, I didn't even realise that the other characters were so loud, so I'm sorry, it was bad. No, it should have been, I should have checked things rather than just waffling on. Totally my bad. Like, I just naturally assumed that the characters were pretty low compared to me.
We're not here. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia. One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras. It's super mega uber powerful. It's fine, as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's located. So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Arcadian ruins? Never heard of them. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
At least the game sounds crystal clear. True, true. Shinju says, I already have way too strong an imagination that sometimes makes me forget my surroundings and feel what is happening in my daydreaming. That's some good imagination.
Intel?
Marcus says, so much for keeping secrets. I know, right? Oh. He looks like a bandit or something. Is he gonna get there before us?
Still no clues. Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come fun! It's the hiding place of the super amazing sword! Anyway, we should go meet up with Gaia first.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love all the advances made in VR and everything. It's really interesting to me. Especially from being on like the dev side of things as well. I like looking into stuff like that, but I don't think I'm ever going to get into that side of things until they completely mitigate the
you're
health
back.
stuff.
Do you have news for me?
Listen, we asked around the Adventures Guild and found... well...
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market. You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles. By the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
Okay. Shinju says, I don't know if my autism affects my brain regarding that in VR. It's weird because I know one guy that does have autism. And he was affected by VR, a little bit similar in terms of feeling sick and stuff. I don't know whether it's like a defining factor where it's like if you have autism you'll definitely start feeling sick from VR, but yeah, he complained about feeling sick when he was doing it. He played, what was it, Bravo Team? And he felt sick after playing that for about 20 minutes, I think it was. So yeah, I know quite a few people that have been made sick by VR, which is why, you know, like I've previously told other people that I know of, it's just like, yeah, just don't do it, don't risk it, stay safe rather than risk it. Hey, Alistair. It depends on how the brain differs from normal. Like, I'm wondering whether there's any sort of, like, really common factor in all of this that can... Like, if you were to take everybody that's had VR sickness and just put them all in a room and be like, right, what's the common factor between all of them? It'd be interesting to see if you could find one.
Look!
This game is good, says Alistair. Yes! Really good. It only did a little bit of shock damage there. Come on, I thought that'd be...
Don't be such a brute.
There we go.
Don't be such
Come on,
a
Lisa,
brute.
you're better than this. Level 5 enemies, we should be zapping them, no problem.
Why is this happening to me?
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
It's nothing. He's a traveler. He has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
Alistair says, surprisingly good. I prefer it over Breath of the Wild. I mean, nobody's had to pay for it.
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free.
Marcus says, one, it could be your eyesight. Really good eyesight and depth perception may be a common theme. I mean, the first thing I got checked after I had it, or I got the symptoms, the first thing I got checked out for was any physical problems. I got my eyes checked out, I had blood tests done, all kinds to try and figure out whether it was anything physically wrong with me, and apparently my eyesight was fine. and everything else was fine with me. So it's more than likely that it messes up with your head, like your brain more than anything else, or at least your perception of stuff. Because my vision's...
People in our circle know how important the network is.
My vision's been fine for ages.
Well, you did save my life.
As far as I have seen, people who have glasses and such never get sick. I have glasses there, that's the thing. Me and Jen, actually, me, Jen, and the other guy that suffer from it, we all have glasses.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it? He's supposed to pay for the intel.
Listen well, then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Ooh.
Could this be the X marks the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon. Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
Okay. Go to Kaya. For the hint. Gonna try and get as much of this quest done within the hour. Because I'm up to 52 minutes now, so I've got like 8 minutes left. What kind of parents named the daughter Vile? I have no clue. Kind of reminds me of the Mega Man villain. I think it's from classic Mega Man rather than the X series, although I could be wrong. Probably am. Hey, Nooblet. Yeah, we've been doing Genshin Impact and talking about VR and stuff, and the effects of it. I'll probably be doing more time manning at some point. The only problem we have with this game at the moment is the amount of, like everybody else has said, the amount of lollies and femboys in it. Really weird. Give me some more thick characters like Lisa here will be good. Violet's from X, I think. Ah, fair enough. I think it was like early X, wasn't it? Because I don't remember him in X4. Let's go play sometimes when I reach Adventure Rank 16. I still need to reach Adventure Rank 10. I've hardly played on this because I've been chilling out and watching everybody else play it. Can never have too much thickness. There is more thick characters, you just didn't pull them. I need them. Oh. When I'm looking at like everybody else's pulls here, we're all getting like femboys or lollies, and it's a really big put off. It's like, give me the thickness. I think I have to go there. Why didn't you get another mature character? I want one. You know. Give me, what was it, Jean? Or Jean? And who else was there? There was another one. Solve the mystery. Go to K at the Knights of Favonius HQ. Ah, there we go. I'm not rushing either. I just reached AR12 yesterday, says new, but I'm I've been watching Jen play this quite a lot. Jen also streams like Apex and Titanfall, so it's just a case of getting on whenever I can. I could get on during the day as well, but I've also been trying to let my hand heal and stuff, so it's hit and miss. You know, it's whenever I can get on and whenever it's not being used for something else.
You're back. Looks like you got the intel.
Yes and no. It's a lot more complicated than that. 3 six-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What do you make of it?
Riddles. How quaint. The city in the lake is clearly Mondstadt. As for the 6-armed giants... Hey, that's smart. A windmill has 6 blades. It fits.
Wow, that makes sense.
So out of the 3 windmills, 2 are close to the statue. The other one is guarding...
Ooh, this one Paimon knows. The treasure. Come on, let's go take a look around that...
Okay. Let's see if we can find this. Because it's something that I didn't actually think about with the windmills until it came up as a text option there. Honestly, with me, my hand feeling really good the last couple of days, I hope everything stays on track here with me slowly healing up and getting back into things, because all I can think about at the moment is getting back into GBO2. It's going to be so fun to get on that again. Frustrating, but fun. Plus, I've still got to do my my kit project for it to celebrate it. That's going to be fun. I'm just waiting for like 3 of the kits to arrive. Or rather to actually be available in HLJ before I can get them shipped. And once that's done, then I can start painting them all, or assembling and then painting. Hey Nova. Oh, you need to... I heard I was needed to make you less than a scrub. Yes.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. There's another map.
Oh? Oh, I know where that is.
More riddles? Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice. Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you can get Kaya to help.
Try using the Japanese VO and then try climbing with Lisa. Oh god, yes. Like, can we change that in here? I was thinking of doing that before anyway. Where is it? Audio. Oh, how do we... There we go. Voiceover language. Yes. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Does that mean I can only hear Ara Ara Lisa later on? God damn it. All those jokes I made in Discord about Lisa and her Ara Ara voice. I wonder whether I can make it over there from here without drowning. Let's go for it. I really should have done this as Amber. Don't give in to the power of the thought nodes. I've been waiting for your glorious return to GBO2. What Gunpla kits have you bought? Okay, so a lot of Gunpla kits in the past, but the whole idea is that I wanted to celebrate GBO2, so I've got kits relating to the people that are most frequent on streams over the 2 years that I've been on it until my accident. And what I'm doing is I'm painting up those kits and assembling them like the in-game models with the colour schemes that those people use in stream. so that it can be a proper celebration of those people and the actual game itself. So the suits that they use, like the BD2 or the BD1, the Gyan, my Easy 8, the Waddles. Now, I've got all of those. The only ones I'm waiting on now are the Camphor, Waddles, and the Gym Striker, I think. I need those to ship from HLJ, and then I can arrange all of this stuff. And oh my god, I just realised I need to go to the Knights of Favonius HQ. It showed me that freaking hint, and then it says, oh, go back to the HQ. It's right here, I swear it's right round here. Can we... Oh, son of a bitch. I put my old colours up for the BD2 eventually, says Nova. No problem, dude. I've still got to get your BD2 shipped. The damn thing says it's out of... Well, it's back ordered on HLJ, a bit like John's Camper and Boaty's Waddles. I think it's Boaty's Waddles. And freaking the Gym Striker. I need those kits to be available so I can have them shipped all in one go, because I don't want to pay for individual shipping on them. It's like I only want to have to pay for shipping once, because I've ordered... Apart from those, I've ordered the high-grade heavy arms that's available, and the high-grade Build Divers May for a laugh, just to celebrate Build Divers because of how much I liked it. And I've still not got those either, because those aren't available, so fun stuff. Now when you come back, you'll learn about why Unlimited is suffering. Sounds like a great idea. Not so far in the stream archive regarding the colours though. I'm closing in on it. Eventually you'll get to the point where you'll start seeing everybody's colours. Like, we go through a little bit of changing here and there, but after a little bit we start slowly getting used to what everybody's colour schemes are, and it sets in. And then you start recognising from the colour schemes just who different people are. And it's pretty fun. Like, Boaty has the Waddles that it looks like an Evangelion reference. Heavy has the Gym Striker that looks like an Astray. Nugs' Gyan is painted up in like white, blue, black and yellow, if I remember rightly. Sin's BD1 is painted in like white with purple. My Easy 8 is just jet black. Ion's Guard Gym is blue and white. I'm trying to remember. John's Camphor is a mixture of blues and browns, if I remember rightly. I can't remember. Nova, what was your colour scheme? Yeah, Nova's Googs were all grayscale. Get killed by one person enough times and you see them as an ace. It's pretty easy to pick Nova out when he's in a Goog, but I can't remember his BD1, his BD2 colours. Going to Build Divers Moody Madness, should you? Go to Kaya. Okay, so we've been to Kaya before.
彼女は彼のことを愛してなどいなかった。
何かわかっ
お前らが拾ってきたの、ただの。
なんだ、間違って拾ってきてたのか。もう、真面目に考えて。
確かにこの謎は前回より難しいようだな。清き泉の情熱。どんなと、そんな恥じらいのないやつ、モンドではもう見かけないと思うがな。まさか。お前の趣味、これは失礼。他人の趣味に口を出すべきじゃなかったな。
おい、こいつを何だと思ってるんだ。
Nova says I had my Mark II AU style colours for the BD2, black, red, gold and white. I'm gonna look back in those old streams.
でももしそうなら、情熱的なのは泉じゃなくて入っている人の方じゃないか。いい発想だ。 例えばそう。それなら清泉町の裏山にある滝のことだな。モンドの清き泉が情熱的な一面。滝の心についてはおそらく滝の左側を指すはずだ。最後の寂しさに震える時は氷元素を扱える仲間を連れて。大したことじゃないさ。セピロス騎士団の一員として。
じゃあオイラたちは清泉町に行って。違った。
Okay, there we go. Okay, it has a bit of unique dialogue if you manage to solve the entire riddle without getting help from him. Ooh. Nova says, you just saw the exam coming at you and rage quit, then I made a gentleman's agreement never to play BD2 again due to various people's... Hey, Ion. Yeah, I'm just finishing up playing Gacha Simulator at the moment. Shinju says, I made several colours for my suits at this point, inspired by objects, though my waddles was inspired by a comment on your stream. Ooh, interesting. And I remember we said black and red was edgy. We've said that for quite a while. Hey, Young. Let's see if I can actually do any rolls at the moment. I don't think I can. Nowadays, it's all about the Cubile, says Nova. Ooh. See if we can get... Was it acquaintance or intertwined? I don't think... Let's see if I can get anything here. Let's see if I can do... Can we do anything? I've got... Oh, crap. Don't think I can do that one. Besides which, I might get no Elder as well. There's Venti. There's the bows, and then there's the... Actually, can I pay Primo for that? I think I might... Oh no, I can't use Primo for that. Okay. This is going to be terrible. But I'm going to try it. It's going to be really stupid. Especially because it's like the end of a stream. Ugh. See if I get anything here. Oh? Purple? Oh. It's a book. Don't spend money on waifus. Oh, I don't need to, Ion. Noelle is nice. Yes. She really is. She's really handy as well. I'm trying to get Jean there though, because apparently she heals. But it's so hard. Because she's like freaking 5-star. Yeah. Oh no, I'm getting a lot of doubles here. That maid can tank. Yep. She's really, really good. That's why I've got her in my party at the moment. Oh no, no. Okay, so no more. Have I got different wishes here? God damn it. Okay, so let's see. See what I got from that. Razor's good as well. I've heard Razor is really good at DPS. What have we got here? That's just items. Let's do characters. That reminds me, I've not leveled up any of the stuff yet. Oh, there's the other waifu that I was on about, that I got the other day that's thick. Chinese waifu. Right, let's put her in the party. Party setup. Right, so that's one. That's the other. Let's go with the parties that's made up of the thickness. So we'll do like the thickness harem here. So we'll do Lisa. The other one. And then we can get away with Noelle. Because if you compare Amber to Noelle, Noelle looks thicker. So, I want to actually see what the other one is there. She's Geo. Moody, you be done for some homeworld, or have your hands been screwed for playing today, says Ion. And not after this, dude. I'm coming off like literally in a moment. Plus, I kind of uninstalled Homeworld.
Yeah?
Okay, so she shoots rocks. Oh, she puts up a wall? Oh, so she can put up a wall and then shoot rocks to it? Okay, that's interesting. Is that wall permanently there now, or what? Hang on, if I... Okay, so I'll finish this off here. So this is yet again another freaking lesson in character art here. How to deliberately pick out female characters. So for instance, with Lisa here, you can see the freaking thigh highs and the gloves and everything. They deliberately point your eyes in that direction. It's like, oh, okay. Plus the colours are deliberately done in such a way so that you'll get drawn to either a chest because it's white or the rest of her outfit because it's purple. That's cool, right? Noelle, on the other hand, you're drawn mostly to the white on the middle of her chest and the middle of her torso, and then her armour parts. That's cool. Black's kind of faded out a little bit. Red catches your attention. That's fine. And she's got the boob window. Friggin' this one is like, so what do we do when we've got almost fully covered and we're showing off a lot of thigh and arm? Let's do completely the opposite and cover the entire torso and then show off nothing but leg. Your eyes are immediately drawn to a mixture of the white parts on her body and her legs because they're showing off that much. Not complaining though. The artists in this definitely know how to design female characters by breaking up colours. Oh. The attention to details. No, it's just something I've gone over a bunch of times, is like breaking up characters with colours and stuff to really pick out certain parts that you want the player to focus on. It's like the male character, right? The male character, you draw mostly to the white because it stands out against the black, and then the yellows are just highlights with the like green aero stuff being stuff that your eyes are drawn to afterwards because they're glowing. Apart from that, it's a nice colour contrast with each other. You know, it works. Draws your eyes to certain sections first. Philosophical waifu expert says X-Ram. Was the new ninja hen? Hey Pibble, I'll get back on Time Manning at some point. Do a climb with Lisa Goodset. Oh, damn right, you know I'm gonna do that. It might not be Time Manning, but it's just as good. God damn it, she's doing the sounds less. Oh, come on. Better get going. Maybe stream Armor 3 Warlords game mod again, says Ion. Oh, nice. There's a male main character, says Alistar. Yes. Excuse me while I put my headphones on, says Joseph. Right, let's go to that place so I can get ready for next time I come on this. It's there in Springvale, so if I teleport... Oh, come on, let me teleport there. But yeah, going over the colour scheme thing. Was caught off guard there by the moaning, says Shinju. I know, right? Let's see if the other characters do it as well. And then I'll go over the colour thing again, but for the other game. I see what you're doing, says Ion. Male characters and all female characters in the group, says Ion. Damn right, it's my harem. Main character's me, and then I've got my harem here. Connoisseur of the waifu cult, says Pibble. Ooh, she only just made it up the cliff. I wonder what'll happen if we do it with the other character. Well, let's do it with Noelle and the other one here. Ooh. Let's get back down again. Okay, guess this one says nothing. What about Noelle? Hang on. There we go. Something I've noticed is if you do a falling attack, you don't take as much damage this game. Yeah, apparently that's a thing that other people have found out. I'm trying to figure out how to do falling attacks because I've never done them before, but I saw it on somebody else's video. Like if you fall and then do an attack, you're fine. There we go. Let's try going up here with Noelle again, and then we'll go over that last little thing, and then I'll cut the stream. Not as good as Lisa, for obvious reasons. So yeah, going over the whole colour thing, just finishing that off. It's the same with the Time Manning game from before, like the way that they use colours to break up everything. It deliberately makes your eyes focus on certain areas. Crazy, but it works. I need an ice character in the party, so I need to go to, where is it, party setup. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to change party here. If I could have a waifu that was like on the same age level as Lisa and the other one here, then it wouldn't be as bad as switching here. Okay, so this guy. I'm assuming his ice attack's going to be fine for this. What does that actually do? Like, I'm assuming I can go to the waterfall here and use this to get behind it. Maybe not. Moody, you talked about making Gunpla videos. Do you have any? Because I haven't found any. I have made some on live stream in the past, but what happened was I took them down because of Susan and the whole Copa thing a while back. I'm like slowly putting my old style videos up because I had a bunch of anime stuff as well, talking about like how Goblin Slayer isn't sexist and stuff like that. But yeah, it's stuff that I have to get around to doing again. I just keep on trying to adjust to YouTube's policies. Although mainly turns physical mage into an ice damage mage. The thing is, I don't think... Oh, hello. No! Don't think I... Wait, what? I swear I got behind that then. Okay, maybe not. Pivel says today's episode is how to waifu with Moody. How to design waifus that are visually appealing. It's like, for instance, we go through the male characters here. The first thing that you're drawn to is definitely the amount of white on the character. Then it's the robe on the front because it stands out against the white as it's blue. Then maybe the black on the arms because of the gloves. Either way, I do like the character designs overall. They're really cool. The fact that he eats ice cream for his idol animation. Freaking Susan interfering with everything, says Shinju. Yes. That's one thing I've tried doing with YouTube, is adapting every time something happens. So, a lot of the stuff that I did do, like anime related, whether it be stuff like Goblin Slayer videos or My Hero Academia, stuff like that, I took all of those down ages ago because of Susan. I've got to go through the process of getting them back up, or at least redoing them. So they will be up eventually. Anyway, I'm going to end it there because of me saying, like, I'm going to only go on for so long. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye!